Alright guys, so today Apple has officially updated their entire AirPods lineup with a brand new firmware update for AirPods. Now many users have reported a few issues across the board, so in this video I wanted to share with you guys some of the latest details of AirPods' latest firmware update, how you can update your AirPods, so let's just dive right into this video. Now as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, of course, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. Now, as I mentioned, Apple has basically updated their entire lineup of AirPods. Now, the latest AirPods firmware update, if we go onto Apple's website, there it is, about firmware updates for AirPods. If we scroll down, we see the latest version of the firmware. We have AirPods Pro 2nd generation updated to 5B58. Same thing applies for AirPods Pro 1st generation. We also have the AirPods 2nd and 3rd generation with the same update, and the AirPods Max as well. So from AirPods Max to AirPods Pro 2nd generation, we have the same firmware, 5B58. Now, the only firmware that's different is AirPods 1st generation, which is 688. Now, how do you update your AirPods? Well, I wanted to quickly go ahead and mention this because there isn't any specific way to sort of pair or update your AirPods manually. So if we go into settings here, once you pair your AirPods, if you go into your AirPods categories right here, on the bottom, you'll see down here the latest versions. Right there it is, version number, and then you can click into here and you see if your AirPods are up to date or not. Now, the way you update your AirPods is simply make sure that they're paired to your iPhone, make sure you place them next to your iPhone plugged into a power source, and plug in your iPhone to a power source and simply just let your iPhone sit next to your AirPods and they should update on their own in the background. It could take maybe 30 to 40 minutes until the update actually kicks in. There isn't any manual clicking of a button to update your AirPods. Unfortunately, that's not a thing right now. The only way you can update them is just simply connect them to a power source, connect your iPhone to a power source, and make sure they're paired and just let them sit. Now, there's a few issues that many users have reported, although Apple did not mention anything specific on the release notes. So we have version number 5B58 and release notes is bug fixes and improvements. One thing I've noticed that's been an issue is the AirPods would randomly disconnect from my device, especially AirPods Max. So of course, I'm going to be testing this firmware to give you guys additional information to see if this software actually improves upon that. I'm hoping it does. Also, AirPods 3rd generation, I have many users, many comments here on YouTube telling me that they randomly disconnect from their devices. I would like to hear from you if you recently updated to the latest firmware. Has this one fixed your issues with connectivity? Now, one thing that we do know is Apple was aiming to fix audio sync issues with AirPods Pro 2nd generation. So the AirPods Pro 2nd generation also received this update, of course, and hopefully the sync of audio between two AirPods would actually sync properly this time. So the AirPods Pro 2nd generation were having audio syncing issues. Aside from that, of course, we also have improvements. As Apple mentions here, we have bug fixes and improvements. Some users also reported some crackling sound on the first generation of Pros. We'll have to wait and see, but the only thing you need to know is that today Apple has released a new update. You want to make sure you plug in your devices, make sure that they're paired, and make sure you update to the latest firmware update. As I mentioned, is going to be 5B58 for every single AirPod, excluding the 1st generation. If you do update your AirPods, have these issues been resolved for you? Any of the audio sync issues, any of the randomly disconnecting issues on AirPods? I would like to hear from you in those comments down below. Just a quick update, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.